If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go from Southern California. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Safe grip, 23.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, Lion.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
It's 3rd and 4. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. Davis to return it. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 32-yard line.
Set.
On play action, it's Herbert. Forced to his right. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look. It led to a nice game.
First carry here for Omarion Hampton. Down the sideline, past the 45. He'll wind up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 25-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 38 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big game, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
Herbert now on 1st down. He's got his tight end, Orlando Gadsden, the 2nd. And he's in. What a try. Orlando Gadsden. Touchdown, L.A. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
This drive begins with a run by Tootin. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Pball. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Jacksonville. Lawrence going to give it to Jimmy. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. As one of the best run defenses in football, everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Fred, 11.
Lawrence now. A quick slant into the hands of Thomas. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
2nd and inches. This one caught left side. That's Strange. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Hey, kill. All right, let's go.
They'll run. It's Tootin. And he will score! Pball Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That his first touchdown this year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're on top, 7 apiece. And the kick's away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Foye Olufin with the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Go.
Another run here with Hampton. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Herbert now on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker, in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
5-9. Set.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll take a shot for Watson. Down inside the 10. And he will go all the way. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Los Angeles. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Kill. Here we go.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Lawrence out to Hunter. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield, even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
On the ground, here's Tootin. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Another run here with Tootin. He's inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, baby. Go. Ready.
A give left side for Hampton. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Pass is caught. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
380. Let's go. 59. Set.
They'll try to run for it with Hamilton. He's got the first down. They'll bring him down to 28. The sticks will move. First down picked up on the ground.
Great work there by the interior of this offensive line, the center, the 2 guards, really working together to create that hole up the middle. And then it's just the vision of the back, Mike. There's a fine line between hitting that full speed, but also having a little bit of patience to let that play develop.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 4.
Set.
That one thrown quickly. Watson on the RPO. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
10 yards to go.
Set.
Here's Hampton. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Jaguars' 11-yard line.
5-9. 380. Ray. Ready.
They'll go again with Hampton. Stop at the 6. And that sets up 3rd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. He'll buy top, and this will pay off. It is caught. Lad McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. Point after now from Dicker. It's up and good. Chargers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. First down, they'll go with Tootin. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They go play action for Lawrence. He's got Myers on the completion. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's third down and a few inches.
Easy. Read a 24. Read a 54. Hey, easy. Route.
In motion is Hunter.
Here we go.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Jacksonville.
Here's a 24.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27.
And the Jaguar first down.
Sink right. Turn. It's a touch. 11.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That is hard. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, Herbert. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. It's second down.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
5-9. Go.
On second down, here's Herbert. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. That is a big play for LA. It's a gain of 43 yards. Here's first and 10.
2-yard line.
Set. 380. 59, 59. Ready?
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. He'll get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. That's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
They'll set up the screen to Hampton. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. 80. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Switch. Go. Let's go. Motion.
Perfect. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, LA. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Washington now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Hey, easy, route.
We'll get this to Hunter on the RPO. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
Great job. Hey, Lion. Hey, son, this is hot.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a...
Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. And a nice return there. He is out of bounds right at midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the 2nd half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
2nd and 10.
Baylor Tiger. What is it?
Now Herbert. His throw left side is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A run. This is Hampton. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Caleb Redzoff in on the tackle.
A A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Jaguars' 28-yard line.
21. Crowd right. Set.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Pat McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Chargers 35, Jaguars 14. Dicker to kick on for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown. They'll run it here with Tipton. Whoa! And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cam Hart. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Throwing on first down is Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And the Chargers first down.
On play action now, Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he will get into the end zone. Orlando Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Dicker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Jaguars 14.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Handoff, it's Tootin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held.
Let's go. Go.
2nd down, Lawrence. Out to his right. He keeps it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Josh Hines-Allen getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he will score again. Christian Watson, touchdown LA. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Chargers will add one more onto their big lead.
Jaguars 14.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. A return now from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They go play action for Lawrence. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Quentin Strange was his intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Looking middle, and he spots Hunter there. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. First and 10.
A gain of 14. And the Jaguars first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. To throw is Lawrence. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Rip, 23.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down.
11 on red.
Now here's Lawrence. He's got a man. That's Myers. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on fourth down.
Let's go. Here we go.
On first down, Lawrence. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. Just a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
On the ground, Hampton. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now a little pop pass. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other inside of midfield.
The Tampa Bay back at his 48-yard line.
Third and a long way to go.
Set. Count 59, 59. What is it?
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. On fourth down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
This drive begins with a run by Chinton, and that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 20, here's second down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Throwing is Lawrence. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Third down, 3 to go.
Fred on red.
In motion comes Thomas.
Let's go.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That'll be caught. It's Hunter. And he's going to have a Jags first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. That'll be complete to Chinton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4.
Lawrence going to give it to Chinton. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up first down.
Gun. Hey, easy. Route. Son.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So, from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
Ready.
They'll run out of the gun with Hampton.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Another run here with Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Ready.
On third down, here's Hampton. Big opening up the middle. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. extra point. And the Chargers stretch things out even further.
56. Jaguars 22.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down. Now Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Take right open.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll find his tight end. It's Spring. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have a 1st and goal inside the 5. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 42 yards. Man in motion here is Washington. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
So Lawrence lines up the Jaguars as they will go for 2.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here we go. One final play. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
I actually don't love these plays, Mike, just throwing it up to the back corner on 2-point tries. But when you have the confidence that your guy can go up and come down with it, and you can execute it at this level, it certainly worked out this time.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers.